Hey guys, what's up? Matt with 86 Gaming, and I just wanted to quickly show you, I'm starting a new endeavor just for me. It's just a fun hobby that I'm going to start doing by collecting things from channels I watch. And this is actually the Noctua NF-F12 fan, which is pretty much your standard Noctua fan, 120mm. As in, this is not that special other than it's Linus Tech Tip editions. I do watch his channel. I've watched his channel, been an avid watcher for a long time, and it's excellent. And I plan on buying something from each of the channels I watch, like Tech Syndicate or Awesome Sauce Network, Paul's Hardware, Hardware Canucks, just something that I can build a shelf of, just collections of people that inspired me to do these. And that's ultimately my goal with this, but I did want to show it off. And I know I'm budget oriented, and in no way are Noctua fans budget oriented. But if you want something cool and quiet and horribly ugly if you go with brown, then Noctua is the way to go by far. You can check out, I actually found some gray industrial ones that you can see in this picture I'm hopefully putting up right now so that you can't see me moving my arms around. And this is a build I did long before I did YouTube. So the reason I went with Noctua fans and as many as I did in that particular instance was because that is a FX processor with cross-fired AMD cards. And you can only imagine how hot that might actually get. So coming on back now. The thing with this one is I think they have a sticker orientation, which was kind of a cool concept to me, and that was the idea behind it. I don't know, I'm sorry Linus if I got that wrong. And I'll put a link to his video where he talks about the special edition ones, because full credit to him for getting the support that he does, and especially from a giant in the fan industry like Noctua, who is just king of cooling. And I mean, if you want to spend a few extra bucks and go with those fans, you won't regret it, because they are quiet and they just deliver airflow like nobody's business. They are the primo fans, in my opinion. If you know some better, Singaporean fans that are just amazing. I don't even know if Singaporean's a word. But just real quickly, going over it under each fan's load, because they are PWM fans, so if you have a hub, which kind of dictates from the motherboard how much do we need to create airflow and spin, and you should be familiar somewhat with the PWM fans. But 1500 RPMs is max, 1200 RPMs seems to be about the normal. They get 22 decibels loud at the loudest, I think, at 18.6 it looks like as a lower one. 4-pin connection, but I'm not great at reading tech specs. Never been a fan of trying to read stuff I see. It goes all the way back to my childhood. But anyways, you can find these great fans from newegg.com if you're interested in it, or if you want the ones that are his special edition, even if they still have them, I'm not sure. I actually ordered this from NCIX Canada because PC, Power PC, whoever it was, PC Performance or Performance PCs, that site has never worked for me. I don't know if you've ever had troubles, let me know, because I cannot make purchases from them. And I'd love to, because they're US based like I am, but I end up ordering anything I can get from there. I can usually get from NCIX Canada for some reason, and not their US store. So that's typically what I do, and I have to wait a little longer. But if they still have them, I hope so if you're interested in having one. But this is just really for my collection shelf. I'm not actually going to put it in a build. It's just going to sit on a shelf with stuff from those other channels that I had mentioned, like Tech Syndicate, Paul's Hardware, Awesome Sauce Network, things like that. Just because I'd like to have a little keepsake for me, channels I watch that have inspired me over time. And Hardware Canucks, one of my favorites. A great place to go watch reviews for cases and mice and anything really. Graphics cards, kind of does it all. And that's sort of just a fun channel to watch. He just does it in a real artistic way. So, shout out to all these guys that do great stuff. But I am kicking off my collection with the Linus Tech Tips 120mm Noctua NF-F12 fan. And, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not a budget-oriented fan, just kind of a fun video for me to do and let you know a little bit something about Noctua if that's something you're interested in. But, they are ugly. They are terribly ugly with that brown color, but I think they make them in like a black color now where you can choose or accessorize. I'm really not 100% on that. I probably should have done more research before trying to inform you on that. But go check it out. You can go look on Newegg. That's where I find all the good deals on them, because Newegg has a marketplace that kind of tiers and layers, and you can find different stuff for pretty good prices. But anyways, enough of that. We'll roll the outro and be out of here with this one, and I'll hopefully get something better and more budget oriented. Oh, Gambius is sending me 2 of their new keyboards I'm really excited about, and I got one coming from KK Moon that's an 80% mechanical keyboard white, and it's either RGB or 7 color, I'm not sure. One of the Gambius ones is going to be mechanical switches using Kale Switches Blue, and an RGB one also using Kale Switch Blue, I think, as well. That'll be their big new top dog, the new Hermes, but they're both called Hermes, so I'll try not to be confusing with that, and we'll take a look at it, prices, and where to buy when that comes out. Probably didn't expect that at the tail end of this, but let's go ahead and cut it. We're going to the outro. I'm done, and y'all have a wonderful night. Or day. Whenever you're watching this. Have fun at work. Because everybody watches YouTube at work.